Hello and welcome to SimpleTalk. I'm Nabeel Siddiqi with you. This is a group made up of professionals to talk about technology, business trends, products, solutions in the most unbiased way. The intent is not to give any advice or suggestions. However, the intent is to share our views in the most simplest way. Hence, it's Simple Talk. Our topic of today is a desire of every human being. No, it's not about money. It is about success in life. Let me introduce to my panel. I have the pleasure of having Nauman Afsar. He has been in the IT and telecom industry for over 22 years, managing and orchestrating growth across MEA region for different vendors. He is in the leadership role as a regional vice president for a global software vendor and leading the way to customer on their journey to cloud. He is based in Dubai. My next panelist is Syed Jamil. Syed Jamil is an accomplished leader for Fortune 500 global oil and gas company. For last 20 years, he is facilitating planning and execution of multi-million dollar software projects. He is based and lives in Houston. My last panelist, Hamad Ahmed. 21 years of telecom and IT industry experience. He has been leading many digital transformation projects for enterprises in the area of unified communication and collaboration practice in MEA region. He's based and lives in Dubai. Today, my panelists will be sharing their views on the topic based on their years of professional experience. And I will take the opportunity to start my first question with Nauman Afsar. So, Nauman, how do you define success?
Thank you, Nabeel. When I saw the question, the topic, I was really interested to talk about it because it's something very, very interesting. And it's something I think we all itch for in our lives, the word success. It's amazing, right?
Mm,
Sometimes people have personal coaches, life coaches, have peers as coaches just to achieve success, right? It's a very broad word. In fact, success can be sometimes people weigh it as from how rich they are. Sometimes people assess it on how famous they are, depending upon how many likes and followers they have on social media, right? However, I think success depends on what you give back. How do you lead the way? What impact you make on the people associated with you as a personal life and from a workplace perspective as well. As a human being, I'm a father, I'm a husband, I'm a son. I work at the same time. I have an obligation towards my employer as well. And I think it all depends from a success point of view is how I am in these particular aspects of life contributing and impacting to the well-being of those different aspects of contributors of my life. So it's a combination of the leading by example to help the community and the people around you, to the workforce you're involved with. At the same time, setting yourself goals which then alert you and then define what the success criteria is from that perspective. So at the end of the day, to sum it up, I think success is dependent on what you give back and what you achieve in return as a success. That's a success criteria from my perspective.
fantastic, Nauman. So, yes, objective plus subjective together, it's success, so very well defined. So, I will pass the same question back to Syed. Syed, what are your views on this?
Thank you, Nabeel. I would start with differentiating between personal success and a success as a business. Businesses have goals. Businesses are sometimes for profit. Some businesses are for not for profit. Right? Government is a non-profit example, and their goals are different, and they define success differently. Most other for-profit businesses are there to make money. So if you think about businesses, it's for-profit businesses. They have their goals. When you come to personal success, I am kind of in sync with what Nauman mentioned. Is like it's not just about money anymore. It's about overall about your things that you as a human being has been able to achieve in this world, and also what things you have given back to the society. And it's a balancing act. And again, it may be different, but I think the bottom line for me to be successful is, are you happy? If you are happy and you sleep well, then you are a successful person in my eyes.
Very good perspective, Syed. So yes, personal achievements and personal goals could be different from the business, but yes, happiness may be the bottom line of in both the cases. So, Hamad, what do you say about it?
So a little bit different view. Uh, I heard Nauman and Syed Jamil. For me, it's not a difference between personal and business. Both are exactly same for me. So what I define success is when you start loving what you do, you'll become successful. That's my view. So for example, if a taxi driver is doing a job and if he starts loving his job, he will be a successful taxi driver. If I am in IT profession and I love my IT job, I will be successful. So basically, when you do your job with love and affection, definitely success will follow you. You will not follow a successful life. Success will follow you if you do your job with best of your ability and love your job, what you do. That, in my opinion, is a successful life. Whether if you, what Nauman said about the family life, or Syed also said about personal life and business, whatever, whether it's personal, whether it's business, if you do something with best of your ability and you start loving what you do, you will be successful. And
Very well said.
I
Yes.
like that word of passion, and I completely agree. Passion is very critical and crucial, I think. That's a good point, yeah.
Yeah, that reminds me of Steve Jobs. Once he said that if you're working on something that you really care about, you don't have to be pushed. The vision will pull you. So very nice, very nice. In continuation, then I have a next question that when we define success, then the next automatically it comes that is it difficult to be successful? So I will ask Syed to explain his views on.
Sure, Nabeel. So going back to the same idea that I mentioned earlier, is like happiness is how I see being successful. So if you're happy, you will be. I personally, this is just my opinion, is that you are a successful man. If you are healthy, you are a successful man. Most of the things in life are actually free if you think about it. The air we breathe, the water we drink, and being happy is really up to you. And if personally I am a happy person, then I'm successful. And for businesses, obviously, their goal is to maximize the shareholder, profit. So it just the way I see it is a personal success versus business success are two different things.
So you believe that managing a business by many people, it has a different criteria. Managing your own personal success has different criteria. Nauman, what challenges do you see to be successful?
Yeah, look, I think like anything in life, everyone wants to achieve success, right? It's not easy. It's a hard-earned proposition as well, because if you ask any person walking on the street that you want to be successful, and the answer is going to be yes. I would highly doubt anyone in the world would say no. However, it is a qualitative analysis rather than quantitative. And I think it is, but at the end of the day, if you know what Hamad and what Syed said, if you have the right passion and the right attitude, definitely it is easy. And at the same time, I think the way to do it would be as well setting yourself goals, short term, medium term, and long term, and then measuring those goals with the deliverables, and then accomplishing those goals. And every step when you do that, when you achieve the goal you've set, that moment of achievement, I think, for any individual is the moment of joy and the moment of that feeling that you've been successful in achieving those goals that you set. So setting the goals, medium, short term, and long term, and then make sure you have a tracker or a dashboard in your life, and that could be anything, right? And those goals can be anything, right? Literally, work, personal, whatever. And then at the same time, assessing them, and then quantifying them, and then making sure that what the output is gives you a good dashboard to assess how you're doing in life. And at the end of the day, if you have the right attitude and the right passion, there's no reason why you won't be.
So you I mean, shared very nice input that how one can plan his path towards success. So Hamad, same question to you. I mean, some people are successful and some people believe that they are not successful. So how do you see what is the difference between the two opinions?
Okay, so my opinion is that when you don't accept failures, you are successful. So when you stop, that's where you are a failure. But if you keep trying and learn from your mistakes and try it again and again, maybe you will not be able to complete the job, but you might be able to open the door for others to complete the job, and that's your success. Yes, you are unable to complete the job, I completely agree, but that's not your failure. You open that particular job door so others can pass from that door and complete the job. And that's the success of yours as well, not only that particular person's success. And that's where the patient thing comes in, that when you're passionate about your job or whatever you're doing, whether your personal life, I'm as Nauman said, that we all are fathers, sons, and, but success will come when you love that particular job, whether it's personal level or whether it's business level. Both needs attention. Personal life needs attention as well as business. And attention you can only give when you love that particular thing. If I don't like my house, I will not spend time to correct it. Exactly same with everything, with your business, with your life, with your personal life. So success is definitely not difficult. The difficult part is trying with patience.
Very good. So yes, success is built upon many failures, and one should have a passion and determination to achieve that vision. So very well said. So based on these great views shared by the panelists, it is simple to summarize. I will just say a simple word which was stated by Aristotle, that 95% of everything one do is the result of habits. So what does this imply? That if we do good habits, which is hard to form but easy to live with, and if we have bad habits, which is easy to form but hard to live with it. So all the opinions were great opinions, and it's a 360 degree. So we got different opinions. All are hitting to the same bottom line: that work hard, have passion, learn from failures, and move forward. So I would like to thank you, all of the audience who are listening to us. Don't forget to like our channel and share your comments and views. Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thanks. Bye.